Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's Beer Monster o'clock, and I've been to M&S for this one, very posh, and got a bottle of Saint Feuillien. I think it probably butchered the name of that, but gave me best go. And it's a Belgian blonde. I think it's a double, 7.5% ABV. This one, so yeah, it's quite strong in it. It's got all sorts of awards and that on the back of this one, but they're too small to read, so it's a bit pointless in being there, really, isn't it? Yeah, it's only one of the little dumpy bottles. Let's get it open. There we go. Yeah, if you've tried, oh, that's going absolutely mental. Look at that, all over the desk. Yeah, some of these Belgian doubles do go a bit mad when you open them. Oh, I'm gonna need something to clean that up with. Layla, can you grab me a towel, please? Or whoever ain't in the game. Sorry, just got to send one of the kids to get me a towel because it has literally gone everywhere all over the desk. Cheers, Callum. Right, let's just wipe that up quickly before we continue. Oh yeah, if you do try one of these, I'd recommend that you prepare yourself for the opening. So here's a warning to you. I don't know if this is just a one-off, but you do tend to find certain beers do this sort of thing when you open them. Still going, look. Wow. I haven't shook it up on nothing. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Well, I haven't. What a waste. Alright, let's get it in the glass for while there's still some left. Epic foul. I think I've wasted half the bottle. And one, yeah, look at that. It's just one of them beers, I think. It's just so lively. Look at the head on that. Poured it slowly as well. Look at the carbonation at the bottom there. It's just trying to escape, and the head's still building. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's a warning. Pour this one extra slow. Perhaps put it in a wet glass as well. Try and calm it down a bit. That's going absolutely mental. Never seen anything like it. I think this glass is actually nucleated, which was probably a mistake. Yeah, it is. Even that's a craft beer glass. Anyway, as you can see, kind of a yellow hazy sort of colour with an absolutely stonkingly big head. But it looks like it could do with a cone, doesn't it? It's more like an ice cream. Slightly off-white head, foamy. Let's have a whiff. Can't get a massive amount through that head, so but I can get some spice. It's like malty and spicy. It's got that kind of candied aroma about it that you get with some of these Belgian blondes. Smells quite nice what I can pick up through that massive head. That's not going to go down anytime soon. I'm just going to have to go in anyway. Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Ooh. Once I did eventually get past the foam, I was left with a very nice tasting beer. That's insane. It's really, really nice. Again, you've got that candied kind of Belgian taste about it. It's a typical Belgian blonde. It's actually dangerously easy drinking for how strong it is. I mean, 7.5%, and it's just going down like a 5%er. It's very, very easy drinking. Got sort of a moderate body and carbonation. Is going nuts, as you can see. But it feels more moderate when you're drinking it, if you know what I mean. It's not feeling overly carbonated. It's actually settled down a bit now. You should look at that compared to when I first poured it and it was going mental. Actually almost refreshing, which is not something you'd normally say about a beer that's 7.5%. Ridiculously easy drinking. A little bit thinner than I expected, but It's really quite spicy. There's quite a lot of spice in here. I like that, and it's also rather dry, especially towards the end of the tasting. Right on the finish, you get hit with this big dryness, which I also don't mind when they do that. And then you've got like more spice on the end. There's like on the end you've got that dryness, a bit of spice, and then a slight bitterness. It's kind of masked a bit by that the dryness. This is a very dry one. It's really nice though. I like it. To be honest, if I've got to deal with that happening every time I buy it, I think that would put me off. If it's going to explode all over my table and I'm going to lose half the bottle, a little bit off-putting. If you've ever tried this beer, did that happen to you? I'll be interested to know, because that might prevent me buying it again if it did. Or perhaps you've got a little tip to stop that happening. Let me know in the comments. Did it sort of fizz up everywhere for you? And was it hard to pour? Let me know. I'm just wondering if it was just a one-off or not. But yeah, score-wise, I think... it's a nice tasting beer. It's not the best Belgium double I've had, but it's it's decent. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10, guys. Yeah, it's really nice. Sorry about the little bit of drama, the opening and all that, but these things happen, don't they? I'm not going to cut it or anything. I just do it in one take now. Yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing to the channel. To the next one, guys. Bye bye, darlings.